Hello everyone and welcome to Man's Life Roulette. Today we are going to discuss about a special strategy for online roulette. And this strategy is about dozen bets. So you know the table has 3 dozens. So dozen number 1, 2 and 3. You have to put only 2 bets at the dozen and where you are going to decide your position. You have to check out the last outcome. Here you can see, you can note down on pen and paper. So the dozens are for last number 34, so definitely we are going to put a bets on this third dozen 1 unit, and second 26, 30. This is the 19 that is on second dozen, so again 1 unit at this position. So one more important thing is what about the progression. The progression is quite important for this strategy, as you have covered 24 out of 37 number from the table in this way. By covering 2 dozens, you have to put your bets or progress your bets in such a way that a single profitable or win will recover all your losses. So at the first win, you have to bet 1 unit at 2 dozen. If you lose this one, then your next will be second spin will be a 2 unit at 2 dozen. Suppose you lose this one also, then it's 6 unit at both the position. This is the third spin. Suppose you lose this one also, then the fourth spin will be 18 unit, and if you lose this one also, then your next fifth spin will be up 54 unit. And suppose you lose this one also, then your next should be up 162 unit. I know it sounds something odd that 162 unit or total of more than 300 unit to make a profit of 1 unit. So but this is the fact. If you need a regular profit from roulette, then you have to arrange your bets in such a way, and for this strategy you need to have at least $1,000 bankroll and only $1 of bets you can start from. And one more condition for this strategy to be utilized is that your table limit should be high. In most of the online roulette, the table limit is $1 to $10,000. So there is no problem for any table limit for this strategy, but always choose a most crowded table. At least more than 500 people are playing on the table if you are going on online. This strategy is especially for online roulette. So keep in mind most crowded table, and have a bankroll of $1,000, and the table limit should be as low as $1 and as high as $10,000, or $1,000 could be fine, but more the table limit and minimum the table limit should be good for this strategy. So let's start the game. So you can see here my bankroll, the $1,000 and a $1 basic bets I'm going to play. So the last two number, it's 21 and 11. So 21 here at this dozen and 11 at this dozen. So let's start the game. So many of you may think that this much of bankroll is needed for just a profit of $1. That may not sound great, but this is the fact that more the bankroll. So last number was a win. So again you have to check to last number, that is 15, 21 and 11. So here is 15 and 21 in this dozen, then the next number is 11 in this dozen. So I have put my bets so like that and play. So what I'm talking is so many of you may think that this much of high bankroll just a profit of $1, but that is the fact. You need this much of bankroll if you need a regular profit of $15 or $20 per hour on online roulette. So I lose my last spin. So now the two numbers are 13 and 15. You can see here So 30 is here in this one, and 15 is at this one. So I have to put bets at these two position. As I lose my first spin, so my next second spin will be up a 2 unit at both the position. So 2 unit and play. The basic of the strategy is that you have to recover all your losses in a single spin. So this time also I lose, so I have to move to the third spin, and for now the number are 1 and 30. So 1 is here at this first dozen, and 30 is here in the third dozen. So now this is the third spin I am going to play. So total unit is 6 unit at both the position, and play. If I lose, then 18 unit. My next spin will be 18 unit. So I won here. So whenever I won, what I need to do is just start from the beginning. That is for number 12, you can see 1 unit, and for number 30, next number is 30. So here 1 unit and play. I have played this strategy for more than 2000 spin, and normally I found that the progression move up to $54 per position, or total of $162. So normally in my 2 days of experience or 2 days of testing the strategy, I found that normally it goes up to 5th spin and it's never touched the 6th spin. So let's try again. So I won here. So last two number is 32 and 12. So I put my bets on third and first dozen and play. It's 36, again a winning number. So again just 1 unit at both the position. Whenever you are winning, just continue with the 1 unit. And whenever you lose, just increase the bets according to the list of progression. You can see. So I own this one also. So now the number is 6 and 36. This strategy works quite well in online roulette. I have tested the strategy so many days before, and for last 2 days I am testing it for more than 2000 spin, and normally it's quite profitable, though it needs a high amounts of bankroll, but it is free from any risk of losing if you have that much of bankroll, and if you are interested to play in this way in any form of online roulette. So this time also I win. So last number is 8, 3, 3, 6 and 36. So 8 and 36 is the last two number decider. So I put my bets according to that. It's number 7, I win here. So again for number 7 and number 36, this is the two position first and third dozen. So this time also I win. As you have cover, sorry, this time I lose here. So what I need to do is I have to increase my bets, and now the two position are 23 and 7. So 23 is here and 7 is here. So this is the second spin. So 2 unit at both the position. It's number 9. Again I win here. So what I need to do is now I have to move back to basic 1 unit bets at both positions. So for number 9 and number 23, these are the position first and second dozen. So again I win here. So again number 12 and number 23. So the basic of the strategy is that you can win $20 to $30 per hour with this strategy if you play any online roulette without any risk. Let me tell you, this is completely free of risk if you stick to the strategy. If you deviate, a little bit deviation from the strategy will kill all your bankroll. So stick to the strategy, never experiment with this strategy or deviate from this strategy. This is strictly you have to follow this strategy quite strictly, otherwise a single misplacement of your bets can ruin all your bankroll. So Now you can see I lose this spin. So now the number are 33 and 12. So for 33 2 unit and 12 2 unit. This is the second spin. It's 19. I lose here. So what I need to do is I have to put third number of spin, that is a 6 unit at both position, and the decided number is 19 and 33. So for 19 second unit 6, second dozen 6 unit, and for 33 third dozen 6 unit. If I lose here again, I have to move to the fourth spin. Yes, I lose here. So now the decider is 11 and 19, and this is the fourth round of spin I am going to play. So for number 11, 18 unit over here. Normally with this strategy it's go up to a fifth spin or 54. Sorry. So 18 unit at both position. Normally I have in 2 days of continuous testing of this strategy, it goes up to a fifth spin. So this was the fourth spin and I win here. So what I need to do is again start from the basic 1 unit bets, and now the decided number is 15 and 11. It's a 23, again the winning spin. So again just same 23 and 11 are the deciders, so both for the dozen, first and second dozen. It's 28. This time I lose, and the decided number is 28 and 23, so second and third dozen. So this is the second spin, that's why I am putting up a 2 unit at both position. The basic of the strategy is that you have to recover all your losses in a single winning spin, no matter how many spin you lose. Normally you lose a 2-3 spin, and put your bets in such a manner that you can recover all the losses, previous losses, in a single spin. So this was the second spin I lose. So what I need to do is I have to put my bets according to a third spin, that is a 6 unit, this time at both position, and the decided number is 3, and that is on first dozen, and next number is 28, that is on third dozen. So I put both the bets at first and third dozen with a 6 unit each. It's number 24. I lose here. So again, this is the fourth round of spin I am going to play, and now I have to put 18 unit at both the position, and the decided number is 24 here and at this second dozen, and next decider is 3 that is on first dozen, and the bets amount is 18 unit at both position. Okay, so play. It's number 9. I win here. So in normal cases it's go up to fourth spin, but in sometimes once or twice in a day in 200-300 spin it may go up to fifth round, but it never touches the sixth round normally. So I win here. Now the decider number is 9 and 24. So just play. With number 16, a profit over here. So after every winning spin, a direct winning spin, I'm making just a profit of $1. But for this $1, you need at least $1,000 bankroll. And why $1,000? Because if suppose you touch the sixth spin and lose the sixth spin also once, it normally never happen in your life, but if something like this happens due to your mistakes or due to miscalculation of your bets, then you must have another $500. Normally, 6 spin will need $486. That is, you can say $500. So if normally it will not happen, but if it happens in any way, then you have another $500 to recover all the losses. And normally 2 or 3 days you can recover all the losses. So this time I lose. So what I need to do is I have to put the bets according to the second spin, that is a 2 unit, and the decider is a 32 and 16. So this is the second round of spin I'm playing. So I won here. So again what I need to do is go with the first both the decider 34, 33 and 16 at the second one and play. It's number 10. Again I lose here, and now the decider number is a 10 and 34. This is the second spin, so 2 unit at both the position. It's a 29, again a winning number. So now the decider number is 29 and 10 and play. It's number 14, again I lose, and the two decider number is a 14 and 29, so 2 unit at both position. This is the second round I'm playing. It's number 4, so I have to move to the third round or third spin, so 6 unit this time, and number are 4 and 14. Oh, sorry. So I have put 6 unit at both the position. Total bets you can say is a 12 unit or $12 you can say. Never try this strategy with the bank minimum bets of more than $1 bets limit. So now you can see after so many rounds of play, I managed to make a profit of $10. This is a slow winning strategy, but with a high bankroll, but with absolutely no risk, you can say. And for this strategy we have a few conditions. The condition number 1 is that the table limit must be a minimum of $1 and maximum of $1,000. You can find the table easily on any online roulette. Next important thing is that you have to start from $1 basic bets, and third thing is that you need a bankroll of at least $1,000 for this strategy. And how much should be your target? For every hour you can win up to $20 to $20 to $30 quite easily in online roulette. And one more thing is that you have to follow the strategy quite strictly. Any deviation from this strategy will kill all your bankroll. So always be concentrate to follow the strict rule. In my next video I will explain what exactly the reason behind this strategy. So keep watching for my next video, and subscribe my channels if you haven't subscribed till yet, and like and subscribe this video so that more of your friends can also understand the logic of roulette and they can also make some profit from the table. So thanks for watching. Thank you.